side of Lumen Field in the Soto District of Seattle. Today, a good one in the NFC West. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go from Lumen Field. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the Cardinals come out and they are led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray. Man, time flies, Greg. The #1 overall pick in 2019. The 7th year for Murray leading the Birds.
I think we're seeing this so often now in the modern NFL is quarterbacks who can hurt you both improv as a scrambler and also with designed runs coming out of the huddle. So this is a tricky situation. Guys who can run with this kind of speed, you have to be very careful how you pass rush them. You're not just rushing to a spot. It's not just an X behind the center. You got to try to corral him and keep him in the pocket because when he escapes, big plays are to be had.
How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
That's taken in, and he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive, and as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking.
And he will get into the end zone. Kyler Murray, touchdown, Arizona. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Chad Ryland now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL, and Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
To say last year changed the trajectory of Sam Darnold's career feels a little bit like an understatement, doesn't it, Mike? I mean, the year he had in Minnesota alongside head coach Kevin O'Connell by far was the best year of his career, and it's a big reason why Seattle paid him what they did to come in, replace Geno Smith as the starting quarterback. So now the question is, years ago under Kyle Shanahan, 1 year under Kevin O'Connell, can he now bring that to Seattle and have that same level of success and take them back to the playoffs?
Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. He'll try to run for it. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He'll work forward for a couple. Adrian Taylor-Demerson on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2. Here we go. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Open man, right side. He's got it. They get 20 on the connection. 1st down, Seattle.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Darnold down on 1st and 10. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the 1st time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
A short game, down to the 7.
Matt Wilson on the tackle. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
2nd and goal. Darnold now to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
3rd and goal.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. And he'll take it on in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Amari DiMercado to return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Cardinals offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Play action. It's Murray. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Jones. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
That's good.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. DiMercado. A big hole. He's inside the 30. And he will score. Amari DiMercado. Touchdown, Cardinals. That was some kind of run, Greg. We saw him break a tackle and then use his elusiveness to get to the end zone for the score.
Mike, for me, it's all watching his feet. I mean, look at him work. His ability to make guys miss in the open field is special. And I'll tell you what, that play, that was something to watch.
Extra point now by Riley. His kick is good. And the Cardinals will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Seahawks 7.
Here's Ryland now. After a TD, he'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll start out First down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll step up and run. He'll take this one up close to the first down marker. They spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
On second down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing, Darnold, and complete. It's Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They'll run the toss with Walker. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 3. Now Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got third down and less than a yard. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line to the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
That's another Seahawks first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Darnold to throw on first down. Pass is completed to Cup. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Cardinals' 16-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. To throw is Darnold. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
From the gun, on third down, it's Darnold. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And now it's fourth down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Myers back out there, had the field goal a moment ago, now set to kick this one away. To return is Greg Dortch. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Cards offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Murray now will set up the screen to DeMarcado. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
So, on 4th down, here's Pat O'Donnell to punt. Back deep for Seattle, Torrey Horton. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. With a solid start so far, touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, There was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Here's Darnold. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's clear whenever they were trying to set up was not going to work. He went through his entire progression, had nobody to throw the ball to, and just kind of surrenders the play and throws it away.
Third and long. Darnold. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And on the return for the Cardinals, it's Greg Dortch. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Cardinals offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with first and 10. Back to throw is Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. Finding space at the 40. Still going. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a big gain for Arizona. It covers 63 yards.
First down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
He's going to run it. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
On the ground, DeMarcado. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
That's good.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
DeMarcado is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Arizona.
What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Now Ryland for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cardinals are out to a 21-10 lead.
Seahawks 10.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once again. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. They'll go play action with Darnold. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
49-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Third and long. Here's Darnold again. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Cardinals offense and running back Amari DeMercado set to take over once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Murray. On the run to the right. And mark him down up beyond the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down.
It wasn't anywhere really for him to go with the ball. The defensive backs did a great job of taking away his progression read. But that pass rush, they just can't get home, and he ends up making the play with his legs and moves the chains.
Now DeMercado. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gainable yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Right back to him on 1st down. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Back at the 48-yard line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Oh, the ball's out. And it looked like the Cardinals were quick to react and get on it. So no turnover. They keep the ball.
Recovered by the offense.
Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Seahawks offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Hupp brings it in left side. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
At the 36-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He takes off, and he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's taken in by Horton. Now Seattle will use the final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
And 3 at the 47-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Darnold to throw. Throw across his body is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up, and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And this stays a two-score game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good, the hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Well, Seahawks offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 2. Here's Walker. He's got room to the 45. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 19.
They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Seattle.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now, Darnold. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Third, they need 8. Throwing, Darnold. Take a shot. Downfield, looking for Cup. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The Seahawks sending out their punt team. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. Here's Marvin Harrison Jr. and the Cardinal offense heading back out onto the field. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. Byron Murphy in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
I've been in enough locker rooms in my day, Mike, and pretty much all of the messages are the same. We want to start the second half fast. We want to take the fight to our opponent. Well, snapping the ball inside your own 5-yard line after that sack, I promise you, was not part of the speech. And if they're not careful, they're on the verge of surrendering 2 points here.
Murray now off the bootleg. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. They get 16 on that connection. It's an Arizona first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
Murray now to throw on first down. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
To cut. And he will score! Cooper, touchdown Seahawks. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Now we'll get a 2-point try here. Darnold has the offense lined up.
The Seahawks will line up.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Dortch now to return it. And a He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Marvin Harrison Jr. and the Cardinal offense heading back out onto the field. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. To the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 25
First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Murray. They'll set up the screen to DeMercado. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down. He's able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Cardinals first down. A gain of 9 yards. And a Cardinal first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
Gain of 15 yards. That's another Cardinals first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yards there.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Third and goal. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. And now here comes 4th and goal.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Seahawks offense and Cooper Kupp heading back onto the field. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Once again, it's Walker. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On play action, here's Darnold. To the middle, it's Kupp. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here's a designed run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. In motion is Barner. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Here's Darnold. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Defense defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. The Cardinals offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Now Murray keeping it himself. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
Now a second down throw from Murray. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Julian Love, the safety there, worked his way in and records the sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the gun, it's Murray. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Here's Horton. Oh, he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. That's dropped off for Walker. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
A loss of a yard.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. Open man, right side. He's got it. They get 19 on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the two needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
At the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7. To throw is Darnold. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. To the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
And the Seahawks with another big moment. They'll try to add the two-point conversion here.
The Seahawks will line up
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Murray looking to throw. Now a screen set up for Carter. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
The offense maintains
A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
You certainly don't want to be wasting downs at this stage of the game, but with nothing open, I can't really blame him. There was really nowhere to go with the ball. You don't want to start throwing into tight coverage, and he just has to simply throw that one away.
The Cardinals lining up for a punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Seahawks offense make their way out to take over once more. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Baker on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. Darnold. Trying to at least get back to the line of scrimmage, but he doesn't do it. That's a loss of a yard and leading to 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
Brings it in left side. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Seattle.
That's good for the Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback, and he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 6. Good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. 10 yards to pick up there, and that'll get them a new set of downs. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Tie game, 2nd half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game, so it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a 1st down.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Jalen Thompson on the stop. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now, 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. He'll step up and run this. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Cardinals. Touchdown, Seahawks. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will go up by 7.
Cardinals 24.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This returnable, it's DeMercado. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's first down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Pass complete there to Harrison. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Murray. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Catch made, right side by Wilson.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
The 12s making noise in Seattle before third down. To throw again is Murray. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
That is brought first down, this is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
First down. A gain of 43 yards. First down, Arizona.
Murray's going to throw again. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Cards going to signal for their third and final timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
At the 3-yard line.
Now, second and goal. Again, it's Murray. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This is 1st and 10. Tight end on the move left. To throw on first down is Darnold. And he'll be forced out of bounds, a very short gain.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd down. Now Walker. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now Seattle's going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Two timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. They'll motion the slot man right. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. And that that one incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Throwing on second down. Darnold has his man Smith and Jigbo working across the field. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
36 yards.
And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to win this one. Pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.